The GLOAP website provides a platform for publishing any news or articles related to maritime topics. This could be information about the unique advantages of your crewing agency or training center, a story about a planned promotion or event, whether paid or free. In general, any article that may be of interest to sailors. To work with articles, there is a section called /My News /. You can access it from the side menu of your profile. Next to the link to this section, you may notice a plus sign. By clicking on it, you can directly open the page to add a new article. However, let /S go to the /My News / section and first see what it looks like. After registering on the site, you will be provided with a certain number of free news posts. At the time of the video /S publication, this is 2 free news posts. If necessary, you can purchase a package of additional news for points. However, this requires having a completed company profile. So, we will not do this now, as the company profile for this test account is not yet completed. If you want to create news, there is no need to complete the company profile. To do this, simply press the /Add News button. Adding news starts with choosing the language in which you want to write your news. The chosen language determines on which language version of the GLOAP site your news will be displayed. If you choose English, the news will appear on the English version of the GLOAP site. Next, fill in the news headline and the news text itself. As an example, let /S take an article generated for us by the GPT chat as a /placeholder /. Let /S talk a bit about the capabilities of the text editor. Bold, italic, and strike-through text buttons should be familiar to everyone from Microsoft Word and similar programs. The button next to them with the image of the letter T allows you to remove any formatting from the selected text. Numbered and bulleted lists should also be familiar to everyone. The button next to them allows you to format the paragraph where the cursor is located as a quote. Well, the text alignment buttons for center, left, or right, as well as both left and right, should also be intuitively understandable. So far, we have only worked with text paragraphs. However, in addition to them, you can add headings of various levels to your article, as well as formatted text. Adding a picture directly into the article is as simple as everything else. Just press the button and choose the desired picture. In addition to pictures, you can add any number of links to your article. To do this, simply select the text that should be a link, press the button, and specify the desired URL. Another feature you can use is the insertion of various special characters from a predefined list. Characters are inserted where the cursor was located. Let /S conclude our introduction to the text editor and move on to other information you can specify when adding an article. In addition to the title and text, it is mandatory to select the section in which you want to add the article. Other drop-down lists allow you to further specify the topic of your article. The next area allows you to add the main photo of the article, additional photos, and a link to a YouTube video. If your article relates to a specific country or even a specific city, you can indicate this in the relevant area. For example, if you are talking about an event that will take place in a particular city. The contact information area allows you to provide contact details for communication, such as phone, email, Skype. Besides the actual phone number, email, or Skype, you can specify text descriptions for them. For example, the name of the contact person, the name of the department, etc. All that \s left is to save the article. After saving, the article is immediately published on the site, and you can go to the article page. Let \s do that to see what the published article looks like. As you can see, the article \s text includes bold, italic, and the strike-through text we specified. There are also numbered and bulleted lists, quotes, and the link we added. And, of course, there are images, both the picture added within the article and the additional picture we added. The main image and video clip are displayed at the top of the article. Let \s return to the additional photographs. As you can see, the additional photo is displayed at the bottom of the article. Its advantage over the photos embedded in the article is the ability to enlarge the additional photo. If you notice any errors in your article, you can always edit it. You can also delete the article or temporarily hide it. Additional photographs are not always displayed at the bottom of the published article. Specifically, they are displayed at the bottom only if there is only one additional photo. If there are several, they will be displayed in a separate tab. By the way, you can save the article, as well as any other material on the site, not only using the button at the bottom of the form. To avoid scrolling down the page every time, you can use the hidden button in the lower left corner of the screen. Here are our additional photographs. Let \s try to hide the article. Hidden articles disappear from the site, and you can see them only in a separate tab of the My News section. Any hidden article can be published on the site at any time. This is what the eye icon is for. And, of course, you can delete your article at any time. However, keep in mind that even if you delete the article, it will still be considered as \used by you. That is, the counter of articles available for you to write will not increase.